What's up, fuckers? Welcome back to the Mateo Beach Experience. Today we're gonna talk about something that it might probably afflict you, it might fucking not. There's a hair on my screen. Welcome to your story. Back when I was first starting self-improvement, before it kind of became more mainstream, I guess it was a real low-key thing. And I had, this just was probably around 2 fucking years ago, like 2 years ago exactly. I was probably sitting outside just like this, but back there, and I was like, man, I'm gonna start my own business. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna learn this thing. And I was really focusing on like, oh, I'm gonna start a business, I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna start working out again, but like harder, because I was technically working out. And I remember for like 3 months promising myself that I would do this thing, and I never did it. I never went for it. I just never took that step. And when it really boiled down to why couldn't I sit down? Why couldn't I focus? Why couldn't I make that big step? Because I knew that's what I wanted, but I just never did it. I found out September this year. Now, of course, I applied myself very hard. It wasn't like I was all through this time, all those months and months, I wasn't doing anything. Trust me, I fucking was. I was working my ass off. But September, I really found out what it was. It's because when I first started, those 3 months, when I was like, I'm gonna start a business, I'm gonna do all that, like, I was allowing myself to have too much easy shit in my life. I was allowing myself to go on YouTube, watch a few funny videos. I allowed myself to play video games, to eat some food that I didn't really want. I wouldn't even really stick to a really hard diet. I allowed myself to do all this shit that was, to be frank with you, just easy dopamine. And when you have easy dopamine, your brain doesn't really think, okay, life sucks, let's go change it. If you ever see, like, let's look at Kanye, alright? We all know Kanye now, but let's look at Kanye when he first started. Like, first 2 albums, Graduation, best fucking album. I was listening to it yesterday, and I was like, every song in here is absolute class. Every song is amazing, phenomenal, Grammy winning, like Oscar winning, bro. They don't even put those for music, but you still fucking want them, like. And I was thinking, like, okay, I remember I saw a documentary years ago about him, and while he was poor, when he was really making these beats, he was very hungry, very fucking hungry. Why? Because life sucked, and he wanted this goal, and he was hungry for that fucking goal. Nowadays, he doesn't have that same hunger. Look past everything, all mental issues. Look at his hunger and how he is with relating to wanting to make music. He doesn't have the same drive. Look, he's rich, he's fine, he's got a family, he's got all this. He's not super fucking hungry to make money and be the best that he can be anymore, because he already is. He already is. Look at Conor McGregor. His rise to double champ, insane work ethic, hungry motherfucker. You could see he was ravenous in his eyes. After that, he never defended his belts. He never defended the belts. He got double champ, and he did fuck all with it. And I realized, okay, I really want to have that like ravenous, hungry fucking energy to get this shit from my life. Just get it working, bop, piece all together. And you probably do too. You probably journal to yourself, okay, I'm gonna change my fucking life. I'm gonna make all this shit work. Life might suck right now, but it will be worth it. You're probably journaling to yourself like that all the time. Maybe you have a catchphrase you'd write to yourself. Maybe you remember why you started, you have a picture or something on your wall. The important thing to note is, if life is easy and life is great, it's a lot fucking harder to get that. Very few great people choose to be great when life is good. Now, some do. Some really fucking do. But why would you make it harder for yourself? You see, if you got, like, shit you can watch on your phone anytime you want, you can play video games anytime, you're not even holding yourself to a good diet, doing any of these hard shit. It's not that that's easier or harder than one thing. It's just not gonna make you fucking great. None of that is. Not a single portion of that. All that shit is just easy shit you're letting into your mind, turning it into like this soft mush. So what do you do instead? You do what I did. September, I detailed everything that was holding me back. Namely, shit on my phone. Sometimes I'll play video games, like very rarely, but still. I would still play some. Mostly it was shit on my phone that I would like, oh, I'd watch a YouTube video for too long. I would scroll on social media for too long. All this shit, cut out. 2-3 weeks, I would do 2. Bump it up to 3 if you want. When literally, you don't do anything. You put your phone on airplane mode. You put your phone on airplane mode. You don't text people. You don't watch shit on YouTube. You don't play video games. You don't watch porn. You don't do any of that shit that's holding you back. Instead, you're gonna find yourself with a lot of free time. Before, you had free time, but you were wasting it on phones and this shit. Like social media and stuff online that gives you this instant dopamine, that instant rush of gives you that instant rush. Now, you're gonna be bored as fuck. You are going to be bored. And you're gonna fill that time up doing shit that you really want. Because when you first start, it's gonna suck. It is gonna suck for the first like 2, especially the first, second day, maybe the third you'll start being better. Those first 2 days you're not gonna like it. But you're gonna have to keep going. Because you ain't done yet. You promised yourself 2 weeks. You gotta commit to that. And along the way, you're gonna find yourself very fucking bored. And you're gonna fill that time with the shit you actually want. It's gonna dumb your life down. So you don't have all the extravagant, flashy shit. You don't have the shit racing through your brain. Instead, it's just you. It feels like it's just you and the environment. You and the environment. And very quickly, you're gonna find out if you're actually happy. If you're grateful for what you have, if you're happy with what you have, or if you're content with what you have. You know, I found out I'm a jacked, like 6'3", 6'4" white guy. I'm still growing. Like I'm a fairly good looking dude. I'm jacked, but there was shit in my life that I was still just hungry for. And I found that I was still unhappy because I hadn't gone for it yet. I had this idea going on in my mind, but I hadn't made it work yet. I hadn't really not that I hadn't made it work yet. Instead, I hadn't nailed myself to the cross on making that shit work. That's what was making me unhappy. Can you sense the truth when I'm saying this shit? Can you sense it? Cause I fucking can. So y'all better fucking too. If you want to have that fucking feeling, man, if you want to have that feeling of like, okay, fuck you, let's make it work. That kind of like, fuck it, we ball energy. Like that shit is what I recommend, man. Take 2 weeks. Don't do shit on your phone. Just connect yourself with nature. Shut the fuck up. Connect yourself with who the fuck you want to be. You're going to quickly find out if you're cut out for this or not. You're going to quickly fucking find out. I promise you that. Quickly, you're going to find out what you want and what you don't want. I spent a lot of my time reading, but also a lot of that time just working because I had so much time. I was able to work. I was able to minimize all distractions because they were already minimized. So I didn't have anything distracting me. All I had was literally just, okay, work. It was so good, I legitimately thought about going back to doing a 2-3 week detox like that. And I fucking just might. I just might do it again. Alright, fuckers, hope this video helped you. Peace.